A lot of these different people that I've like met, you know, they're at different stages, and a lot of these stages I have experienced in the past, and it's like, from my understanding and how I perceive it, it's like I want to tell you any and everything that I can and that I know that is actually going to be beneficial towards you and be beneficial towards your journey and your experience overall. How to know that you are shifting, and how to know what signs are being brought to you to tell you that you are shifting and things are being changed. So if you don't know what shifting is, shifting or quantum shifting, all it means is you have the reality that you're in right now, and then there's a reality that you want to experience. There's a certain type of life that you want. Maybe there's a certain type of partner that you want. There's a certain way of living that you envision within your mind, that you are capable of imagining, and you see it in your head, and you envision that, and certain things start to change within your current reality that will lead you into that being your overall reality. So you're going from this reality to this reality, and instead of it being a drawn out super long process, it happens quicker. You know, some people have experienced it overnight, where they shifted overnight. Some people have experienced it within a week. Some people may have experienced the overall, like all their desires, within a 6-month time frame. Everyone's different, and it really depends on how much you actually believe that you are capable of having the life that you desire. That plays a huge role within it, because as much as you can follow certain tactics and certain techniques, if you do not in your core believe that you are deserving of that, it's not going to happen. Which is why it's very important that you definitely address any limiting beliefs that you have within yourself, any core negative beliefs that you have within yourself, and identify what it is, you know, because no matter how much you might try to stuff something down and ignore it, that's only going to hurt you in the long run, especially when it comes to getting the things that you want within your life. Like, once you start to step into that, like you go deeper within your journey and you start realizing that you have access to certain things, it's like there's a certain process to it, and you might even be one of those people that gain access to certain things even though you still need to have work within, but you're not even gonna fully be able to enjoy it because you still have those emotions and those negative beliefs and those limiting beliefs deep down inside. You're not going to fully be able to be in that present moment, and a lot of times that's why people are inside of their head overthinking about certain things because of that. Shifting is one of those things that is discovered just like many other things, manifestation, law of attraction, all of that sort of thing within that topic. Those are the things that are usually discovered the deeper that you get within your journey, and you realize how certain things work and how certain things align with each other. And one thing that you will realize about shifting is that it becomes a lot easier to do the deeper that you go within your journey, as far as allowing yourself to do the work that's needed and you elevate. So basically, the higher elevation that you reach, the easier that it will be to do some of these things, because you are gaining access to things that you already had access to. But it's like, when you have blockages, when you have certain things that are in the way of it, it's like obstacles. All the self-healing and all the self-worth, self-work, and all of the like negative self-beliefs, all the negative energy, all the trauma, you know, anything like that that is still needing some work and need to be clear and like to be moved through and moved past and to heal from, you can consider that like an obstacle that's in the way of you having full access to that certain to those types of things. And the deeper that you go within this journey, you'll start to realize it, because certain things will become easier to do. It will become easier, like second nature to you, natural. It will be a lot smoother to do as well. And that's not to say that just because you're not fully healed that you won't be able to see some of these things happen in action. Even whenever I was at a point where I was not fully healed, you know, there was different things that I've tried and I actually saw that it worked. And that's what also led me to have an understanding that a lot of this stuff is really real. And so, you know, you can also do that, you know, but every person is different. And it's really up to you. No one can do it for you. Somebody may be able to obviously give you tactics and give you the tools and give you certain techniques in order to, you know, try these things or apply them to your life or whatever. But overall, you are the only person that's going to be able to do it for yourself. So it's up to you to get yourself to the point where you're going to be able to have access to those things easily. So utilize every tool or every piece of advice that's going to contribute towards you healing yourself and getting yourself to the point where, you know, you're supposed to be, and you'll have full access to many different things. You're abundant. But if you resonated with anything I spoke about in this video, consider liking, subscribing, and sharing so that this video reaches someone who may also need to hear this message. Thank you and bye.